Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of Upon This Rock. Before we get into today's episode, just want to apologise for the massive gap between the two episodes. A little bit of illness during the last kind of 10 days or so. But I am back, fit as a fiddle, and we are straight into today's game, which is going to be Porto, first game in the Champions League, and Swansea away. Roll the titles. So as you can see on the screen, we played one game in between the last episode, which was West Ham, and this episode, which was Middlesbrough at home. Nice, easy 3-0 win against Middlesbrough, with Meyer and Gribbin getting both their first goals for the club. So here is Meyer's goal. We'll show it here. So Kimpembe into Fossum. Fossum's just going to play it into that channel, into Ballack, and then Ballack into Meyer, and Meyer beats Costas at the near post. That was his first goal for the club since joining us permanently on a free transfer in the summer. And then Gribbin, first goal back into the squad, and as we know and love, a lovely free kick there from Callum. Again, Costas nowhere to be seen. 8 minutes to go before the end of the game, and that put us 3-0 up against Middlesbrough. The only kind of downside, Santiago Escobar did get injured for 2 to 3 months. He'll be out. 2 months he will be out. So we're going to have to lean on the likes of Fosu Mensah and Jermaine Anderson stepping in to really plug those gaps that he's left, actually, because he's a massive player for us. Lovely start to the season, still all in greens, which is great, and that keeps us top of the Premier League. 15 points, 5 wins from 5, 9 goal difference, playing really good football at the minute, and cannot wait to start our Champions League campaign, arguably with the toughest, one of the toughest teams in the group. So if you don't know, our group consists of Porto, Monaco and Feyenoord. So it really depends on how we do against Monaco and Porto, because I feel that we've got the beating of Feyenoord in those two games with the players that we have at our disposal. And so Monaco and Porto, the 4 games there, are going to be really key to see if we go through. So let me stop rambling on. Let's really get into it, and let's see who's going to play our very first game in the Champions League. And here we go. So we've got Berkey in goal. We've got Walker Peters, Kimpembe, Baldwin and Castro at the back. Gould and Fossum as usual, but we're going to bring Fosu Mensah in the middle there as the ball-winning midfielder. Ballack is going to be playing as the advanced playmaker. Meyer is going to be the false 9, and Kalido is going to be further forward as the advanced forward. On the bench, Komar, Durm, Anderson, Gribbin, Lorente, Ward-Prowse and Cummings. Very excited. First Champions League game ever in the club's history. I'm not really sure how it's going to go. Hopefully we can at least hold our own, potentially get a point, if not all 3. Let's see who Porto have got in their squad. Do I recognise any names? Herrera's there. Hector Herrera has been there for a while. Very decent player. Well-rounded, experienced midfielder there. Plays as a deep line playmaker. Does it look like that? Yeah. He's slightly behind Jorge in the middle there, and then they've still got Ruben Neves. He hasn't moved to Wolves in this version of the game, and he'll be playing as a deep line playmaker, as that defensive midfielder. Anybody else? I don't think I know anybody else on there. So a very decent midfield. Who's up top for them? A very good Colombian, Harold Preciado. Very good striker. 14 finishing, 14 composure. Very physical as well. But let's get straight into it. Very much looking forward to this. Really am. Cannot wait to see how we go up against some of the big boys in the Champions League. It's where everybody wants to play their football, and we kick off. First highlight, 50 seconds of the game. Fossum into Ballack. Ballack just takes his time into Gould. Gould into Meyer. Meyer takes a hit, and what a hit that is. Comes back off the bar, and Kaju is there to get the ball clear. Kalido was lurking in that kind of advanced playmate, advanced forward role. Gould now with a corner. Can't find Kimpembe at the near post, and Porto get it clear. Minute into the Champions League campaign, and we hit the post. Cortez now from a goal kick out to Sendido on the right hand side into Sinchenko, but Walker Peters with a great tackle. Now he's driving inside, finds Kalido, He's got his back to goal, but he takes his man on. He's going to whip the ball in into May, and he hits the bar again. We've hit the woodwork twice inside the first 5 minutes in our debut season in the Champions League. Can't ask for more. We are absolutely controlling this game. Just need to concentrate ever so slightly, because I feel that we're rushing our chances, especially the front two there. They are looking a little bit nervous. Hopefully we can calm them down. Gould now with a corner, but comes out to Ballack. Ballack into Fossum. Fossum's going to take on his man. He's going to take a shot. No, he's not. Walker-Peters into Kimpembe, and Kimpembe is there. An unlikely source for our first goal in the Champions League. Presnel Kimpembe puts us 1-0 up after 25 minutes, and let's see this in 3D. Here we go. Fossum just takes his time, finds Walker-Peters, who has been an outstanding signing for us, finds Kimpembe really composed, and Kimpembe takes it top right-hand corner. Keeper had absolutely no chance, and we are 1-0 to the good. Final kind of 10 minutes now of the half. See if we can get another one. Walker-Peters has picked up a knock. What's he picked up? Is a potential thigh injury, I think it said there. Upper body injury. Right, we're going to bring him off. We're going to bring Durham on that left back role. He can play both left and right back. Front two looking complacent and nervous. Not really what we want to see with our guys up front. So I'll stay calm. Things are going well, but we can become even better and keep with that calm approach as well. Let's see if we can really just ease the pressure off them a little bit, because it's a big time for the squad. So May is looking happy, and Kalido's looking deep in thought. So hopefully we will look like we are all over this in the second half. Dominated the game really. 12 shots to their 1. Loads more possession. 90% pass completion. Porto really haven't turned up today. Even though I've said that, they're probably going to go and nick an equaliser in the last kind of 10 minutes. But 25 minutes to go, and I'm going to pull some changes. So Myers not having the best game. Going to bring Cummings on as that false 9. Anybody else struggling? Gould, as always, is struggling there. And I bring on Ward-Prowse as that deep line playmaker. Really strengthen up the midfield there. Kalido now, back to Fosu-Mensah. He's come in and done a really good job in that ball-winning midfielder role. Castro now on this right-hand side, into Kalido, into Cummings, and what a block that is. Ward-Prowse, another great block from Porto, and they get it clear. It's going to be a throw-in for the Posh. Great blocks there from, I think it was Lucas Cortez. First from Kalido, second from Ward-Prowse, sorry. 2 minutes left. Going to whip the ball in, trying to find Cortez, and Fosu-Mensah gets the ball clear. And Kalido's one-on-one with a Herrera, but he gets it out to Sosa, into Muriel. Muriel into the box, but Kimpembe stands strong there. He launched it forward again, but Baldwin yet again gets in the way. Fossum just launching the ball forward. Just need to take a little bit of time. Kalido now with the ball at his feet into Ballack. Ballack taking on the back four, takes a shot, and it's a little bit high and a little bit wide. Durham now on this left-hand side into Cummings. Cummings is going to go back to Fosu-Mensah, into Fossum. Fossum trying to find that ball out to into Durham, but he gets the ball back from Fosu-Mensah into Kalido. Kalido's going on the outside. Is he going to find the ball in the middle? Yes, he is. Cummings is there, and that is 2-0 to the Posh. Game, set, and match. And as you can see here, we are top of our group. Monaco and Feyenoord are drawing, but let's see this goal in 3D. Kalido going on the outside, lovely ball in, and Cummings just heads it back the way it comes. Keeper had no chance. 2-0, and that is going to be it. Peterborough United 2, Porto 0. Lovely first game in the Champions League. A very nice victory from everybody, and that puts us top. Barca beat Dinamo 6-0. Bayern beat Anderlecht 4-1, and Roma beat Victor Pizen 3-0 as well. So first Champions League game out of the way. Walker-Peters is out for 2 to 3 days, so it's not as bad as we first feared, but he could miss the Swansea game, which is in the next couple of days, so a little bit of rotation needed there. We get 1.29 million for that win against Porto, and Kimpembe was an absolute beast in that game. 8.2 rating for him. Let's go forward now. Swansea is next. Little bit of rotation might have to happen, and I'll see you there. Right, the team for the game against Swansea at the Liberty Stadium relatively stays the same. Josh Timon comes in at left back instead of Walker-Peters, because Walker-Peters just isn't fit enough just quite yet. Other than that, team stays exactly the same bench as well. And yeah, let's go straight into it. Swansea away. Had a few humdingers in the last couple of seasons. John Guidetti isn't in their starting lineup. He is an absolute beast in this year's game. So who have they got? Sigurdsson's still there. Danny Drinkwater and Jack Cork. Very good midfield three. Craig Dawson at centre-back. Baba Rahman at left-back as well. Anybody on the bench that can come in and do a job. Chalaba, and again, another midfielder. But front three, Sabitza's probably the best of the bunch. But other than that, I feel we've got enough in us to take this Swansea team down. And let's get straight into it. First highlight does go to the Swans though. Sigurdsson in this midfield, trying to find Sabitzer on that right hand side, but Castro cuts it out and Baba gets the ball forward back to Sabitzer, and Castro is there yet again. Probably one of the best regens I've ever found on Football Manager. What a ball that is by Fosu Mensah, trying to find Maya up top, and Sturgeon is on this right hand side now, takes on Timon. Sturgeon in the middle, is he going to get there? Yes he is, and what a ball and what a goal that is. Nikita 1-0 to the Swans, 11 minutes gone. Sturgeon just did Timon down the right hand side for absolute pace. Here we go, done him there, and he just keeps running to the byline. He's going to get the ball in, and Nikita just gets ahead of Kimpembe and Baldwin. That's 1-0 to the Swans. 100% record is on the line here. We could be looking and facing our first defeat. Gould now, corner, whipping the ball in, trying to find Baldwin. Castro into Ballack. Ballack hits it. Comes out to Mayer, comes out to Castro. Ballack is there again, and that is 1-0. Lovely goal there from the Posh. Ballack had a couple of shots. Mayer had a couple of opportunities as well. But Castro, lovely ball in, and he finds Ballack. Here we go. Ballack takes a hit and reflex and rebounds back to Mayer. Hits it to Castro. Castro just finds the runner Ballack there. Lovely slotted finish there from Ballack. And that's 1-0. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Sigurdsson now with a corner, but Kimpembe gets the ball clear. And Sigurdsson gets the ball back. And Sturgeon's there, and he hits the post. Drinkwater tries to whip the ball in, but comes back to Fossum. And Kalido now, he's one-on-one with their last defender. Can he take him on? Yes, he does. Takes a shot. Little bit wayward there by Fasundo. And that's going to be half-time. I'm going to knock it down to standard. And I'm just going to switch Kalido and Maya around. So Kalido as the false nine and Maya as the advanced forward. And let's just see what we can do. I'm going to give him a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of passion. Go out there and we can still get the win today. Let's carry on with our fantastic early season form. Maybe the Champions League is going to be something that undoes us here. But we go back out in the second half. 16 points. We're level on points with City. Tottenham and United both have games in hand and can close the gap as well. Gould, corner. Trying to find Kimpembe at the back post. He does. Into Kalido. Oh, what a block that was. But it comes out to Timon. Timon's going to try and get the ball back in, but they're going to get it clear. Sigurdsson gets the ball in, but Gould is there. Comes back out to Dawson. No one's going to close him down, but Sturgeon gets the ball. Been a terror down this right-hand side. Gets the ball in, and there is Nielsen. And that is 2-1 to the Swans. And as I said, we've had a few humdingers with Swansea over the last few seasons. Sturgeon now on this right-hand side, taking on Timon. He does get a very, very good ball in. Lovely ball in, and Nielsen is there. And it's 2-1 to the Swans. Looking down the barrel here. 20 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go. Time is flying by. Fosu Mensah into Castro, trying to find Jason Cummings, who's come on, but Sturgeon is there yet again, and he launches the ball forward to Nielsen, into Sigurdsson, but a great tackle by Kimpembe, but he gets it nicked off him, and Sturgeon's through, but Berkey, great save there by Berkey. I thought Kimpembe had it covered, but he got the ball nicked off him from Sigurdsson, and Fossum's going to pick up this loose ball. Over to Kalido down this right-hand channel. Boys are absolutely piling forward. Kalido's got past one. Is he going to get the ball in? Oh, he tries to find Ward-Prowse, who's come on as well. Can't find him. We're coming to the last 15 minutes. Going attacking now for the last 10. Let's see what we can do with this game. Hopefully we can get back into it and at least secure a point. Ward-Prowse into Gribbin, into Cummins. Cummins now back to Fossum. Fossum, lovely ball over to Castro, but nods it on, and no one really there picking the ball up. But Baba Rahman gets the ball clear, very rushed, into Timon, into Ward-Prowse. Timon now on this left-hand side, takes a shot, and what a shot that is by Josh Timon. That's his first goal for the Posh. 2 apiece now with 5 minutes to go. Great hit by Josh Timon. Here we go. Ward-Prowse, lovely 1-2 with Josh Timon, and he just puts his foot through it. What a hit that is. Ospina should do better. Should not get beaten there at his near post, but great hit by Josh, and that is 2 apiece. Dockel now into the midfielder, but Berkey, lovely save there, pretty comfortable save there for Berkey. And we've got 2 minutes plus injury time to go. Can we score a winner? Cummins now down this left-hand channel. Can he find Calido in the middle? No, he goes for a shot. Should really be using Calido in the middle there. And Ospina collects that pretty comfortably as well. Coming into the last 5 or 6 seconds now of the game. 2 apiece after a very good Champions League win. I'd have taken that at the start of the episode. Hopefully our league form doesn't dip after every single Champions League game. That won't be very good. Just personally unlucky. I think we were unlucky tonight. Swansea are a very, very good side. So that draw with Swansea has kept us in second. United lost their game in hand to Middlesbrough 1-0. And Tottenham lost their game in hand to Chelsea 1-0 as well. So we are second, just with goal difference to City, both on 16 points. Chelsea on third at 15 points, and then Tottenham fourth at 13 points. So the season is going very, very well so far. So we will be back next time. We're going to bring you all the Champions League ties in this group stage, and then if we go further, we'll bring you those as well. So we'll bring you the Champions League tie against Monaco away from home, as well as the local derby, Norwich away from home as well. So there'll be the 2 games in the next episode. Plus, we will bring you if there is any highlights in the West Brom game, in the EFL Cup, and the Southampton game at home as well. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content that's going to be coming forward from now and going into FM18 as well. And until next time, I'll see you soon.